You guys know one of the first accessories that we always buy for our Teslas that's highly recommended in my opinion is all-weather floor mats. Well, shout out to the team at 3W Liners. They sent us their all-weather floor mat kit. We have them in our Model X. We have them in our Model 3 Performance. These are highly recommended in my opinion because if you use a discount code just like the one down below in the description, the price of these are actually right in line with some of those other ones, even those cheap Amazon ones, and these are way higher quality. So let's do a little bit of an unboxing, throw them into the Model Y Juniper that we just picked up, and show the fitment. Make sure that these work because there was a little bit of a changeover, but I feel like these should fit absolutely perfectly. But let's take a look. So what's really cool is it comes in this nice box with like a handle and everything, and they wrap it in plastic just in case everything, if there's anything that were to like explode from this, I guess it would be still sealed, give or take, because you never know where these are completely shipped from and packaged from. So let's go ahead and unbox these because this is a Model Y 6-piece set, which is the trunk, the front, and also the, of course, back seat and the front seat as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up really quick. I think the last time I got a set of these is there was like an air freshener in here as well, which is really fun to be able to have that for a few days. But let's take this out, and then we've got the front. And then what's fun with these is I never know what to do with the carpet floor mats. I mean, you're not really supposed to install them together, but I really feel like I don't know what I'm going to do with them anyway, so I kind of just keep them all together with the actual mat and everything. Seems like we got two front ones, and of course they sent us the really nice carpet ones, which is nice because in case you don't like all-weather floor mats, like the look of it, but you like carpet, this is cool because it's a hybrid, so you can have both the all-weather floor mat protection and have a carpet one that gives it a nice premium feel as well. And so this is why I would say one of the reasons I really like the new 3W liner floor mats over the other competition ones that are out there. And here's the back row seat, and then also the passenger seat. And they give you a bunch of other stuff as well, stickers, air fresheners, and all of that in here on top of that. But let me show you what we're looking at here. So we got the driver's side right here, we've got the passenger side right here, and then we've got the front mat and also the back mat as well. I don't want to get dirty on the ground, but we can you can kind of see what we're working with the different mats that come with it. So first things first, let's start with the driver's side, and probably should have brought a vacuum, but it's okay. I'm just going to throw this on the nice white seats, take out the older one because I really feel like you don't want to mess with not having or having too many layers of the floor mats, especially if it's the driver's side one. If it's like the other ones, it doesn't matter, but pretty interesting enough, these are actually velcroed pretty heavily down, which is good because they don't want to have any sort of issues with this flying anywhere or anything like that. All right, so let's go ahead and throw this in. Looks like this is a pretty good fit. I think it's good enough, but it's actually not 100%, I would say. Some of this is not lining up correctly, but let me show you exactly what we're looking at. So here it is. It's a pretty snug fit, so this is not going anywhere, which is good, but you can see some of the areas where it's not 100%. I mean, I don't have any other reference point to show, but I'm gonna be rocking this either way because I don't want to be driving around without all-weather floor mats. But you can see it's a little snug right here, and it's a little snug right here in different areas as well. But this is good enough for me, I would say. And now for the passenger side, I'm just going to throw this right on top of the other floor mat that's there. I don't really feel like it needs to take the other one out, and it should be good enough in my opinion. But let's see how the fitment is on this side. I bet this side is going to be way easier and way nicer, and we should have no issues on this side. Okay, so actually a little bit of a similar design here, but just not 100% quite, which I mean, this, I don't know if this would bother a lot of people. It definitely doesn't bother me. I actually like how it kind of wedges itself against the sides and everything, but I guess let me just show you what we're looking at, and then you be the decider on whether these are worth it. I mean, I still like the design of these over the other companies out there, but you can see it is pretty much wedged across the top here pretty nicely, and then we've got the carpet down here, and then you can see it's kind of that same type of you know, alignment down here, but it's definitely snug, a nice snug fit, which is nice. So now this is the second row type of floor mat, and we're just gonna throw this in the second row right now. I can't imagine this is that much different either, but I guess we will see when we throw this in. Push this down, make sure our cables aren't completely lost in the sauce down here. And yeah, there's definitely a cable down there that I have to get out. But I mean, all in all, this is good enough in my opinion. It covers all the different areas. You can see where they have to make a little bit of adjustments if they want to. But I mean, at the same time, this could be a good fitment because of course this is based on the last model and not the current model. But I mean, still good to see. And if you like this type of design with this, you know, the carpet and the all-weather floor mat, this might be the one that you get. And now we'll go ahead and throw the one in the trunk. I actually really like the trunk mat for any type of Tesla vehicle because I'm always throwing stuff into the trunk. And so this is really nice to be able to have something like this. Here we go. It's gonna be this way. Yeah, because especially like when we go to Home Depot and things like that, if we buy plants or anything, you don't want the dirt with the pot landing or sitting on like the carpet. You want it to land on something like this. So a rubber mat is actually really, really beneficial. And if you still have the functionality of like the under storage and everything, even better. All right, so for the most part, this is, I think, good enough. So here's what it looks like. We got the trunk mat, and you can still access underneath here if you need to, so it gives it enough space. My Starlink was blocking a little bit, but the question here is now, since it does overlay a little bit, will the trunk actually close? So let's go ahead and see. Perfect. Now there's two more mats here. There's a front trunk one, and I believe this other one is for the rear bottom area underneath the trunk. I don't know if this will fit, but let's go ahead and try. So they redesigned the front of this, the front trunk, so I'm not sure the older mat will fit into this, but let's take a look. I think this mat might actually fit because it's a little bit bigger, but let's see. Okay, so not an exact fitment. I mean, you could kind of wedge it down, which is pretty nice, but it's not 100% exact down here, but here's what it looks like. And then I'm pretty sure this is for underneath onto here. So let's just go ahead and throw it in there because I'm curious at this point. But I already have like a ton of stuff down here already. Cyber wheel cap kit, a couple different other things, and some water bottles as well. That's fine. Throw this down here. Okay, actually this one fit perfectly. Let me show you. Look at that, a nice perfect fitment down there. Looks like they didn't change this one at all. But all in all, I would say it's not bad in terms of fitment across the board. There could be some adjustments that could be made, but I'm gonna go ahead and rock this because it's perfectly fine in my opinion. And all weather floor mats are going to get beat up anyways, so I'm actually okay with all this. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Definitely I'll post a link down below in the description to the 3W liner floor mats. And I imagine once I send this feedback to them, they're gonna make a ton of updates to this so that it fits for the 2026 model year. But thanks for watching everybody. Please hit that like if you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.